Moving on to the posterior spot, and we'll just kind of do the best we can with what we have here. So gastrocnemius and soleus. So the gastrocnemius is the more superficial of the muscles. So the gastrocnemius sits on the front, and this is often the one that we can see when we flex our calf in quotations. And then the soleus is actually the worker. I mean, this is one of the strongest muscles per unit area. It usually is a little deeper and a little bit more inferior. So gastrocnemius, soleus, both of these muscles together are going to come and insert into the Achilles tendon right here. So this is the triceps surae complex into that Achilles tendon. I have a subtendinous calcaneal bursa. So right on this, I'll actually just go like this if that's okay. Mm-hmm. So remember, in all of our joints, we're going to have bursa or bursae, and those bursas serve to help lubricate and make things less frictiony, or yeah, maybe that's a word, the less friction. And so right down here where the Achilles tendon is coming down to insert into this calcaneus, we're going to have a bursa that sits right there, our subtendinous bursa. And what it does is it helps lubricate this tendon so it's not grinding on the bone. So I could palpate just right there, I could just kind of squeeze it. And then similarly, so subcutaneous calcaneal bursa, similarly on this backside, we're going to have another bursa that lubricates our skin so that our skin doesn't irritate this same area. While we're here, last couple here, so posterior tibial artery, again, I'm going to kind of use my fingers flat like that as opposed to being like a claw. Okay, so I'm going to be kind of flat instead of a claw. I'm going to come in and just palpate. And I'm just going to, I'll just hold for just a second. Again, you may need to move a little bit inferior or a little bit superior. Okay, it just depends on your person that you're palpating. But then I feel a little bouncing, right? I feel a bounce. I found that posterior tibial artery here through the tarsal tunnel. Okay, and then finally, again, we're on this dorsal pedis artery. So dorsal pedis, pedis meaning foot, and dorsal meaning the top side. So again, I'm going to kind of come, I like to start up here a little bit right next to that retinacula. I'll kind of feel, and then I might work a little bit inferiorly, just depending, and feel that kind of come up between that first and second metatarsal. Okay, so I just feel around for a second. Again, this can be a very tricky artery to palpate and a place to take a pulse, but it's important for you guys to start practicing that, now. So that's dorsal pedis artery. And that finishes this video on the palpation guide for the lower leg.